Welcome to Echoes International podcast, with teaching, interviews and stories of what God is doing straight from the mission field and also within the UK. For more podcasts, stories and opportunities to get involved, check out our website at echoesinternational.org.uk and our other social media channels.
And today I'll be in the church cafe, so why don't we go check it out? Can we get you any coffee today? I'm Laura Porteous. I'm the pastoral assistant at Greenview Evangelical Church. We have been really blessed to have FirstServers in our church, and it would be something that I would definitely recommend to other churches. So it looks pretty different, my schedule on the weekly. Typically though, I'll be in Tots on Tuesdays and Thursdays and here in the cafe on Wednesdays and Fridays. Liz has been a wonderful asset to the church and especially to me in the church office. A definite highlight is working with the youth, I would say, for me. They're a really wonderful group, and so it's been a lot of fun to get to know them more. Working in the cafe is also a lot of fun. You get to know people well that way, especially those that are serving in the cafe and in the Tots as well. It's been really great to get to know people in the community that way. A lot of the moms that attend Tots don't go to the church here, so it's been really neat to see them use this avenue for outreach. So that's been neat to be a part of. She has been in cafe and has got to know loads of different people. Every time I'm in, I'm seeing her either making a really good coffee or she's sitting at a table chatting with any kind of person that comes in. She's willing to chat to anyone, and that's been a true joy to see her sitting and smiling and encouraging those that come into cafe. I've been really enjoying my time here at Greenview, and I'm also looking forward to the next part of the program, which for me will be a placement at Chitokoloki Mission Hospital, which is in the west of Zambia. So I'll be heading out on the 19th of April, and then I'll be headed back to Canada on August 1st. So I'll be there for just over 3 months.
I just wanted to tell you a bit about FirstServe. So I'm the FirstServe coordinator, and we run a gap year programme for people who are aged 18 to 30, and we want to engage young people with the idea of mission and give them a sort of a way to serve God in many different surroundings. The programme is sorted around serving God. We can learn to serve at Tilsley College, where they'll spend 4 weeks in Motherwell at the college, learning about God and just spending time with like-minded people in the community. And after that, they'll go on to serve locally in a UK church. So there's so many opportunities to get through this, and actually Lizzie, who was in that video, she actually said that when she went to her church placement, she said she'd found her tribe. She felt such a sense of belonging, so it was such a great thing to hear from her. And then the next part, after the weeks are finished at the church, they'll go on to serve globally, and many of our overseas placements which are available in countries such as Peru, Bolivia, Zambia, India, just to name a few. And alongside the placements that we offer, we actually have a discipleship course as well. And that's a real big emphasis of FirstServe is the discipleship. They have a sort of weekly self-study, and they'll learn about Jesus, serving in mission, finance, a lot of personal issues that we all face as Christians. They'll learn that in the discipleship course. And another big part of FirstServe as well is the support that's given. And we make sure that there's a great sort of mentoring programme in place, and you're also assigned programme supervisors at each placement to make sure that the FirstServers never feel alone. They never feel like there's no one to speak to. So support is a really big thing of FirstServe as well. And the first servers that we have with us just now, Lizzie was in the video there. Lizzie's actually serving in India at the moment. She's met a lot of friends, including a couple of geckos and snakes that have got into her room. So she's really enjoying her time there. And we have Katie, who started with us in February, who's currently serving at Grosvenor Church in Barnstaple. She's having a fantastic time, but she said the weather's not great, so that's the only thing that's getting her down just now. And then we have Liz from Canada, so I'm going to invite Liz up just now, who's going to answer some questions for us.
So I am Liz. Hello. I'm from Timmins, Ontario. So Ontario is kind of central east Canada. I'm 22. What's a good fun fact? I love the color green. It's probably my favorite color. I have 3 older sisters, and we have a cat.
Why did you apply for FirstServe?
So I looked into a number of different gap year programs. While I was researching, something I was trying to be mindful of was that the organization was seeking to do mission sustainably and seeking to partner with local missionaries, local ministries that would be able to kind of carry on the work after you're gone. And so FirstServe was a bit unique in that way, and also they have an emphasis on local mission, which is really neat, and something I really appreciated about the program as well.
Tell us about your time with FirstServe so far.
So I spent the month of February studying at Tilsley College, which was really lovely. It was a great way to start the program. The people were really warm and welcoming, and the classes were really relevant to the program. So we studied things like cross-cultural mission, which was a really excellent class. We discussed things like sustainability and mission and things to be mindful of and careful of when you're doing mission cross-culturally. And we kind of reflected on the book When Helping Hurts, which was really neat. And we took other classes too, like discipleship and spiritual formation and early church, which were really good. And the class was actually very multicultural, which I really appreciated. I was able to learn a ton just from chatting with my classmates who were all really, really lovely. So it was really good. And now currently I'm at Greenview Evangelical Church. I've been there for about a week now. And so that's been really lovely to get to know the people there too. And that church is in the south of Glasgow, so pretty local.
Where have you chosen for your overseas placement and why?
So I'll be headed to Chitokoloki Mission Hospital in Zambia. So I head out on April 20th and I'll be there until about August 1st. So I chose this placement because I'm interested in continuing my studies. So I have completed an undergraduate degree, and I'm thinking of doing more school, but I was not a lover of school for a long time, and I think that's because I found it difficult to find purpose in being in school at times. But I've learned through my undergrad that it is actually really practical and helpful to be able to offer a skill in some places, and so I think that in like a practical way is why I decided to do it in the hospital. I'm interested in healthcare, and so that's kind of the more practical side of what I was thinking when selecting that placement. Yeah.
Brilliant. And lastly, do you have any prayer points for us? Any specific prayer points that we can take home with us tonight?
I think a big prayer point would be that I would just be really present with the people that I'm with and in the situation that I'm in. So I'm thinking of doing more school, but I don't know that that's necessarily going to be the case. And so I think that I recognize that you have opportunities really every day to die to yourself and to live like Christ, but recognizing that and then actually living that out is difficult. And so I think just prayer that I would be present and seeking to walk in love and to walk in His Spirit.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Liz. Just before we finish, I wanted to tell you as well about our FirstServe Compact programme. It's a summer programme which is for people who might have a long summer ahead, university students who have a long summer, 8 to 10 weeks. It's a really flexible programme, and it's the same sort of idea, except you start with a couple of days training, and then the main element is overseas and a placement of your choice. So that's also another option as well. We've got 2 intakes, which Jim mentioned earlier. It's February and September of each year, and we still have space and time to apply for September 2019. So if you think there's anyone you can think of that would be interested in serving God and maybe isn't sure of the programme, send them my details. I'll be at the stall along with Liz, and we're there and happy to answer your questions. And Jim did say it's awfully lonely, so you come talk to us before you leave tonight. And lastly, we're also working on a FirstServe missions programme. We're talking about going to youth clubs and YFs. If there's anyone you think or your young people would be interested in learning more about FirstServe and mission, then please come and talk to us, and someone would be happy to come to your church and tell you more. Thank you.
We hope you're encouraged and inspired and ready to answer the call. Thank you for listening.